So today we're going to try and find out what Pokemon would make the best basketball team, because why not? But before we start the video, I just want to thank you all for 300 subscribers. And if you aren't already subscribed, which most of you guys aren't, you should subscribe. Anyways, back to the video. First, we need to go over the rules for this video, which are 1. Only one of a single species of Pokemon can make the team. 2. No versions of Pokemon like Gigantamax or Megas will be allowed, but different forms like regional variants and other things will. 3. The Pokemon will not be allowed to use psychic powers to move the ball. And finally, 4. Only 15 Pokemon will make the team. With that out of the way, we can start drafting Pokemon to our team. And to start off, we're going to be looking at which Pokemon will be playing defense. And the first of them is Wobbuffet, who is pretty much just a mirror that can stop any basketballs coming towards the net by just spamming counter. The next defensive Pokemon I'm choosing is Mr. Mime for a similar reason to Wobbuffet, as he can just set up invisible walls to block shots with the move counter. For a third defensive Pokemon, I'm choosing Stakataka for obvious reasons. It's literally a brick wall. Like, what better way to stop a ball than literally something that was designed to stop stuff? The next Pokemon I'm putting on defense is Sudowoodo, mainly because he knows counter, and the other two I picked are basically just here for the same reason, being Lucario and Medicham. Mainly because I couldn't think of anything else to put. Now it's time to choose our 9 offensive Pokemon, because you can't spell defense without an O. Wait, that's not right. So the first offensive Pokemon I'm choosing is Inteleon, because it is just depicted as a sniper in the games and the animes, which would be perfect for hitting those 3-pointers. The next Pokemon I chose is what a lot of people would think is the best basketball player in the entire Pokemon franchise. Heck, even Game Theory made a video about this Pokemon playing basketball. And that Pokemon is Mewtwo. And Mewtwo would just be really good at every aspect of the game because it's very aggressive and pretty much just the closest thing to a god in the Kanto region. But Mewtwo still isn't the best Pokemon basketball player in my opinion. That will come later on in the video. These next 2 Pokemon are probably some of the best ball handlers in the entire Pokedex. The first being Rapid Strike Urshifu, because you can just go ham on the ball with insane speed, because pretty much the entire concept of Rapid Strike is about speed. The other best ball handler is Regieleki, which I would have put way higher in the ball handler category, except he doesn't have arms. Other than that, he's just the fastest Pokemon in the entire series, I think. Just don't quote me on that. The 5th offensive Pokemon actually feels like it was designed to play basketball, and that Pokemon is Passimian, because they work as a team and throw coconuts. Like, that's just basically basketball. But actually, Passimian would be a great team player and a great shot, making him a great addition to the already great team. Great. This next Pokemon isn't really here to play basketball. It would just sit on the side and let the team win. And the Pokemon I'm talking about is Victini. I mean, it's the victory Pokemon. So even with the insanely stacked team we already have, Victini just removes any sliver of hope for the opposing team to win. The next 2 Pokemon are basically just filler Pokemon, because I couldn't think of any other Pokemon that would be good on a basketball team. The 2 I'm talking about are just Pheromosa and Greninja, basically just 2 fast Pokemon that could dribble, I guess. And lastly, we have what in my opinion is the best Pokemon basketball player in this series. This Pokemon would exemplify both aspects of the game to the max. And the Pokemon I'm talking about is Deoxys. Not only would Deoxys just be good at basketball in the first place, but it also has a speed form and a defense form, so it can change forms depending on the side of play, for maximum winningness. But that was just what I think. Feel free to tell me what you think in the comment section, and remember to subscribe.